Well, here we are at the Pine Gallery in Fairlawn, and we happen to have a full house. I can tell by the number of people here. And if I'm not mistaken, the two of you may have something to do with it. First, introduce, what's your name, please?
My name is Rachel Teaneck, and I'm president of the Teaneck Camera Club.
Sir?
My name is Tom Babbage. I'm the past president of the Teaneck Camera Club.
That's almost as good as the president, isn't it?
Almost as good.
Because you guys have a lot to do with it? Okay, why here? What's going on?
Okay, well, Teaneck Camera Club, we're an organization that is the second largest camera club in the state of New Jersey.
Now, how do you know
and
that?
Also the oldest.
How do you know both of those things?
Facts and figures.
Facts
go
and figures.
Google us. You could go Google us.
Google to find that out. Okay, tell me more.
Yeah, we're one of the oldest. We have over 100 members in the club.
Oh, that's very good.
Ranging in age from 10 years old to people in their mid-80s.
10?
I'm telling you, we have a 10-year-old.
I think that's great.
Yes, and we have amateurs that belong to the club and also professional photographers.
How did it all get started? If I may just jump to you for a second. How did it all get started?
It's fine. I know it got started in 1942 or 43, so it's been around for a long time.
You look good for that age, sir.
No, that was before my time.
That was before your time. I understand. Okay.
That was a good deal before my time. But it got started there, and of course in those days it was all film, and now of course it's...
Wait, the photography club was all film?
It was film way back then, way back in its day. Now it's mostly digital photography, digital cameras and so forth.
For people to join, is there any prerequisite? Like, they don't necessarily have to be from Teaneck, let's say, correct?
No, we have people from all over the state. We even have some people that come in from upstate New York.
How often do you have shows like this?
About 3-4 times a year. We're invited. The last show that we had was over at the Bergen County Administration Building, invited us to do an exhibit last year.
Now, I'm going to assume that both of you have some artwork here, and I'm going to start with you. Do we have something over here that happens to be yours?
This is called Butterfly Dreams.
Wait, let me guess. Butterfly Dreams. How do you know that?
Because it says so.
Oh, very good. See, this is an entire test to see how you're doing. You're doing fabulous.
Yes, am I passing?
Tell me about the print.
I took the flower over at the butterfly exhibit that is also in Teaneck. It's called the World of Wings, and it's
very nice.
Yes, and that's one of the butterflies. And I just did a very dreamy background. I got rid of the wall that was back there and a very dreamy background.
This is a digital print that you played with a little bit.
Yes, on Photoshop. Photoshop works wonders.
Let me ask you a question. Do you know what kind of butterfly that is?
I have no clue.
You have no clue?
I have no clue. I'm sorry. I'm
after
ignorant.
I him, I want you to figure out what kind of butterfly this is.
Okay.
So you got a piece of some work over here. Show me.
We'll
I'm going to walk right over here with you.
This was up in Peggy's Cove in Nova Scotia.
Peggy's Cove. Do we know Peggy?
No, I have no idea who Peggy was. No, but
Johnny knows Peggy's Cove.
Okay, well that's what
was there a sign there?
Yeah, there was a.
What am I looking at? This looks really interesting.
It's actually you have a rowboat in the foreground with these buildings in the background and fog.
Fog is the great
It's a very, you get that misty look on there.
Was it this way yourself? I mean, did you actually find that set up that way and you discovered the image?
Well, it was quite a fortunate accident because when I got there, it was cloudy, it was overcast, and then just walking around, the fog started to roll in.
Oh, cool.
And I happened to be there at the right spot just as the fog came in. And about 20 minutes or so later, all the fog was gone, and the sun came out, and it was a completely different scene there.
Oh, well, why don't you both get to sit next to each other again? So I just want to talk about it a little more.
By the way, was done on film, in the dark room. So it's not a digital image. Same thing with that one over there, the running water.
All right, I'm gonna chat with a few other people. Let me ask you something. How do you feel doing a show where people come up and actually see the work? Because that's a big difference than just having a club. You're having now a show. How's that feel?
It makes you feel good and proud, that people, you get to share your work with people.
Yeah, okay.
And you get commentary back, so you know how to improve on an image, or if what you did was picture perfect for them. As the exhibit said, it's through our eyes, and I like
that concept.
Yeah.
How do you feel when people actually see your work?
Well, it's nice to get the feedback and everything here, because after all, we don't make photographs to put them in boxes and store them away where no one ever sees them. So the whole idea is you share your work with
we don't know why he's part of the family. So we put him away in a box.
And then I enjoy this image, and it's gratifying to me to see that other people come and they can enjoy the same image.
Let me ask you both this. How do you feel with a guy with a cowboy hat and a camera talking to you?
We feel fine. How many pictures would you like to purchase? They're all for sale, guys. Come on down.
We're all for sale.
We always appreciate the art and film on. The Pine Gallery is actually very famous for having the shows. And
yes.
We appreciate your work. I'm going to mosey around and chat with some people.
Thank you.
Nice meeting you both. Congratulations, and go chat for a while, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, folks, we're just going to keep on walking around, see if we can find someone else to talk with. Stay with me. Hey man, how you doing? How you doing?
Good.
What's your name?
Matthew.
Matthew. You know, they told me that you were the youngest guy involved with this whole exhibit. How do you feel being a photographer? What's it like for you?
It's fun most of the times,
Yeah?
but sometimes it's a little like frustrating sometimes because it's like if you're taking pictures of animals, they won't stay still.
Oh, you got to talk to them. You got to convince them to do that. I know that's hard. It's a challenge. Is that why you picked the lighthouse? Because the lighthouse doesn't move?
Yeah.
Tell me about it. Where is this?
Maine.
Wait, get a little bit closer so I can hear you. This is in Maine? Mm-hmm. Did you actually go there?
Yes.
Now, let me ask you this. Did you just go there to try and find something, or did you sort of have that image in mind when you went up there? Tell me how that happened.
Well, I kind of knew about it.
Okay, cool.
And we were also going to look for other pictures.
So for a while, you were kind of driving around and you saw this and you said, hey, that's a cool shot. Now, how long have you been taking pictures? How long have you been doing that? You're so young. Tell me.
Since I've been 5.
Since you've been 5? Come on, really? Do you have a lot of fun with it?
Yeah.
Do you think you might want to try and do that in the future as maybe like a job kind of a thing?
Yeah.
All right, now let me ask you one other question. How do you feel when people actually see what you do? How does that make you feel?
Proud.
Pretty cool, huh? I like that too. You got another show coming up soon?
Mm-hmm.
Whereabouts?
Norwood.
Norwood?
Norwood.
Okay. How do you feel when people see your work? How does that make you feel?
Happy.
You feel happy? How strange is it to talk to me while we're doing all this? Kind of crazy or what? It's okay, huh? Congratulations. Great shot. Enjoy the rest of the show. And I think you have a future in photography. What do you think, huh? Nice to meet you. All right, folks. We're going to keep on walking around and find more people. Stay with me and don't go away. I'm just having a fun time walking around, talking with all these people here from the Teaneck Photography Club, and I was told that we have a wide range of age. You might be on the top part of that. Is that true?
Yes.
What's your name? Tell me your name.
My name is Mel Mechanic.
Good. And how long have you been doing photography work?
I've been doing photography work since I've been a youngster.
So that's more than a couple of weeks, right?
For a while.
For a while?
But the camera club is new for me. I've been a member here for now 2 years.
That's a good chunk of time, yeah.
And
you enjoy it, right?
I really enjoy it, and it's a new outlet for me.
Well, we're glad you're here, and I want you to tell me a little bit about what I'm looking at here. Tell me about your photograph here.
You're looking at the end of the life of my orchid plant.
Oh.
I actually grew the orchid in my home.
Really? Yeah?
And when the petal died and wilted, I decided to take this last picture.
So we're keeping the image and the vibration alive forever.
Right.
I think that's fantastic.
We have the whole cycle.
Did you talk to it while it was growing?
Well, no, I didn't talk to it.
What do you mean you didn't talk to it?
Well, I don't know. If you talk to plants, do they grow better?
Sure, they actually even respond sometimes with special colors, and they kind of wave a little bit once in a while.
Well,
this is really nice. What other kinds of things do you shoot from time to time?
I shoot everything.
You shoot everything, okay.
Landscapes, portraits, whatever I find, and whatever.
Is this one of the first shows that you're having a chance to be out in public
This
with?
is the first public viewing.
How do you feel by being here?
I really enjoy it.
Good.
It's been a great outlet for me.
Well, listen, I love your work. I love meeting people that we don't get a chance to talk with the artist all the time. And now that I know that you had this orchid from the beginning, it's very special. Tip of my hat to you. Walk around and chat for a while, and good luck in the future.
Thank you very much.
Your future is now.
Yes, thank you.
All right, folks, let's see what else we can find. Stay with me. Don't go away. That is adorable and cute, but before we find out how that happened, introduce yourself. Tell everybody your name.
My name is Elaine Cole, member of the Teaneck Camera Club.
And I understand you had some roots in Fairlawn at some point in time?
I've lived in Fairlawn a long time.
That's cool.
Yes.
What made you get involved with the club, by the way, the photography
Just
club?
love photography and wanted to be part and work with people that loved it also.
Have you been doing it for a little while?
Long time.
Oh, we don't have to know when, but we just know it's a long time.
A long time, yes.
Tell me what I'm looking at right here, please. Nice
This
and
is a
loud.
baby Canada goose.
A baby Canada
baby
goose.
Canada goose. And this is the mother's wing.
Oh,
and
whoa.
this was taken in the nest. Mother was up on a gazebo. She made a safe nest, and the babies, that was the day they were born.
Did you have any trouble getting the baby to pose? Did you have to like
Not
ask
at
a
all.
couple times?
Nope. Nope.
It
It
just
was
happened.
just patience, and waiting
How
for him
close
to
were
come
you
out.
actually there? How close were you?
I was actually a good 20 feet away.
Okay, so you weren't like scaring them too much.
Not
Because that
at
looks like
all.
you're right there. That's
Not
so
at
cool.
all, no. That was a telephoto lens.
Did the mom bird give you any kind of feedback,
Not at
like you
all.
can't do that
Nope.
or you can?
No, she wasn't terrified or intimidated.
Did she ask for any special royalties on the sale of anything?
Yeah, she wanted enlargements.
She wanted enlargements. Right?
Enlargements.
Right by the nest.
Yeah.
How do you feel showing your work? And how often
Love
do you
it.
get a chance for people
Love
to see
it. Not that
It's cool?
often. So I wanted to be part of the show.
Well, I think it's really
Wonderful.
cool. And I know you have some other things here, but I just had to focus on that.
Thank you
Good
so
luck.
much.
Nice to meet you.